Previously, on Realms and Nerds, the Vassanoka Adventures.
I can change my entire appearance, like that.
I say we go through Murdog. That's where my mother's from, and they should grant us safe passage. Good sir, a round of ale, please.
Excuse me?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, ma'am. I don't believe I caught your name.
Sana.
So, Sana, how long have you been here on Tornbach?
It's a long story.
Well, I got nowhere to be, and trust me, I'm not going to sleep.
Krohl's just gonna remain at the bar chatting with Sana.
Hello, we are about to embark on a bit of a trip, and we'd like to stock up on a small barrel of ale.
Very well. Comes back with 2-gallon barrel and sets it down on the counter.
Krohl, could you tie this to your horse?
Not a problem.
There is this cage set up and this black eagle with silver stripes on its back and silver on its face with a silver beak flies in through the window and lands in this bird cage.
I'll take her. I named my eagle Cerebro.
The tunnel continues on this left path, and then you open up to a large square room and a whole lot of Dugars. I believe that your presence here is no longer needed. You should be much wiser walking down a tunnel into the Underdark. Alright guys, so when we last left off, you guys had just gotten pushed into this completely bare room at the bottom of this tunnel system that is connected to this Dugar city. So, where are you guys going from here?
Preferably back out into the woods.
Back to the surface!
Alright, so the three of our adventurers walk back up the winding tunnels and find themselves in the woods next to the Builder's Road.
Okay, Krohl's gonna retrieve Crystal and get on his horse.
I assume Llew and Ben do the same.
Well, Gwendolyn is going to revert back to the form known as Ben.
Oh,
That's right. Now that we're out of the tunnel system and he doesn't need her for the height.
Okay.
And he can be his, quote, true self.
Quote true.
Alright, that was fun. And he's gonna get on his horse, too.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess Lew's gonna get on Preston as well.
Alright, so when we last left off, you guys were going through the night. So at this point, we're talking probably 2-3 o'clock in the morning right now. You guys weren't down there for super long. So are you guys going to camp out for the rest of the night, or are you just gonna go until morning?
I don't know about you
What
guys,
were
but I
we
need some
doing?
help.
Like, I don't remember what our, plan was before we
Same plan.
had the hijinks, if we were planning on continuing on or resting.
You guys were going through the night.
We were in the process
That's
of
right.
of going on.
Well, should we go on or should we stop? How are people's hells look on...
Where's his voice coming from? I don't recognize that voice.
Listen, this is me, OOC. you dumb fucker. My character, Ben, is 10 points below max health.
I got all my HP.
I'm 15.
Well, aren't we a shiny little
No, not
ducky?
15, I'm an idiot. Actually, yeah, I am 15 points below max, so I could do with some help.
Well, I guess for the good of the party, we better stop then. Let the old men rest up a bit.
Okay.
You're old.
I'm dead. Age does not matter to the dead.
I'm not dead yet.
It's just a flesh wound.
All right.
Just put a flesh wound.
So the party is going to stop.
In the name of love, yes.
Alright, are you guys just gonna camp out right here, or are you guys gonna walk down the road a little bit, look for a new spot?
Well, I guess we probably should do this in character for the sake of...
In characterness.
Yeah.
My liege, should we go down the road or should we stay where we are?
I think it might be best if we create a little bit of distance between us and the Dugar, just in case they feel like we are encroaching on their territory.
I can't but agree.
Perhaps we go up the road for, say, about an hour or so.
All right, Ben will start leading the way.
Krohl shall follow.
All right. Ben leads the party down the Builders Road for about 45 minutes to an hour before pulling off to the left at a small clearing off in the woods. You guys gonna start a fire? You guys just pooped, gonna pass out?
Well, Krohl can't exactly sleep, so he's just going to sit there and stare at the stars.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought you asked if we were gonna instead just take a poop and pass out. I was like, what?
Hold on, boys. Hold on, boys. Hold on, boys. I gotta go take a dump. I'll be right back.
Does Kroll have to poop?
I don't know.
Okay.
That's what this podcast is really about. Do undead people.
We've asked this question before. Kroll eats food, okay? But the question is, does his digestive system work?
We never
does it just
established
rot in
this.
his stomach, or does he have to poop?
Can we use Kroll's stomach as a storage space for extra food?
A distillery, perhaps.
Yes, can we feed him grain and yeast and let it ferment in there for a couple months?
Now the question: now would he become drunk off of that?
Special.
Can he get drunk?
That's a good question. If he can, that would not end well for him. Oh my God.
Guys,
Realms and
Spends the next
Nerds, the D&D
month
podcast
just
that asks the real questions.
Boys, I don't feel so good.
This is the
You're
weird...
turning into dust.
This is the weird part where, like, D&D has now crossed over with the weird, nerdy homebrewing, and it's like, can you homebrew inside the stomach of a dead man?
all right. So,
Click here to find out.
you guys pull off to the side and throw out your bedspreads. Maybe find some nice pine needles for a nice bed or something.
A nice spot to take a poop.
And
Damn it.
I mean, we have bedrolls, don't we?
For pooping?
I mean,
no,
Kidding.
no, for the sleeping. I think I have
that's what shovels are for.
Get back on track. Or we're never getting out of here by
right.
midnight.
Lou's gonna pour himself a glass of ale and then settle down for
A little
the night.
something to take the edge off for the night.
Yeah, he did a great service today in
Yes.
protecting his fellow men
Such
and
diplomacy.
enhancing diplomatic relationships with the Dugar.
Of course, of course.
For those at home who cannot see the visual aspect of this audio medium, I just nodded my head like, yeah, sure, and gave a little nice golf clap.
You could feel the sarcasm
You
in that
could feel
nod.
the sarcasm in the air.
All right.
All right.
So Kroll is not going to partake in sleep, but Ben and Llew are going to lay down for
Yeah,
the night.
Ben's out.
And you guys are going to take a long rest at this point.
Kroll's going to cry a little because he misses sleep.
I mean, you could try.
What? But
Yeah, why don't you
The
try
dead,
to
the
sleep?
dead don't need sleep.
But would you
Don't
miss,
need. That's
would
the
you
same
miss
thing
it?
about not needing to eat. Doesn't mean you can't. Just means you don't need it. If
I
you
suppose
miss
he
sleep,
could just sit there with his eyes closed all night, but the question is, would he ever actually fall asleep?
I don't know. Would he? You are his keeper.
I don't know. DM, does he fall asleep or no? Or do you want me to
You know
roll
what?
for
Roll
it?
a Constitution check for me.
Okay.
Shit.
His body's worn so...
Here's the thing, though. Is it going high or low that allows him to sleep? That's the thing I can't wait to find out.
Figure out. Constitution saving throw? That's a unnatural 20.
Yeah. So Kroll has no idea how to sleep at this point.
He's just laying there rolling around all night. How do you do this again?
he can close his eyes and look at the darkness and you know when you close your eyes and you kind of see the
Yeah.
spotches behind your eyelids. But I mean it's
What is up with your eyelids?
You're telling me you don't see little lights when you're in the
No,
dark?
because my room is dark. Because I'm not a wacko.
wait, you're telling me when you close your eyes you don't.
You don't see all those tiny little...
You like squeeze your eyes, you see
The little lights.
That's pretty normal, bro.
I mean, I guess I wouldn't call them lights. I would
He
just
doesn't
say
focus.
it's like
I guess.
it's just not quite as dark, but it doesn't show as like lights.
You can never see
Anyway.
Anyway.
Welcome to the Twilight Zone.
So
What's with all these lights?
Anyway.
as the three of you are sleeping, you wake up to a small cracking of a small twig, and it kind of jars you guys awake.
Okay.
What ho? What was that? Who goes there?
Why the fuck are you gonna speak up, you dumbass? He's like, oh, well, now I know they're there for sure.
We're tough. We can handle them.
Fair enough.
Ben, wake up.
I've been up for 5 fucking seconds, you moron. You're always up after me. Don't even try this.
And into the camp strolls a chicken.
Krohl is going to throw his trident at it immediately.
Wow, okay.
Alright,
One
cool.
second.
Hey, it's food. I mean,
Can't
come
wait
on.
to see the village come after us.
Cool.
This is not Skyrim, okay? And by the way, that only happened to me once.
But is it The Legend of Zelda?
Oh,
I'm
I didn't
really
think about that.
pissed. Why don't they have stats for a chicken?
I'm sure that they do, and if not, you can find homebrew stats.
I was saying,
I'm
give
looking.
It, it
I'm
probably
looking
has
at
like 1
Encounter
HP.
Plus, and they don't have it on here.
Well, then find the next best thing. Is there like a raven or
So
something?
Harrison,
Like
you're
a
going
bird-
through
a bird?
Creature Handbook, right? Monster, or whatever.
Oh,
it's
you have
called
the
there.
monster manual. Nice.
Here, a bat.
I don't
A
want
bat's
a
got
bat.
1 hit point.
I mean, hey, you know what they say?
No, I don't.
The bat is the chicken of the caves. What is that?
Bats are chicken of the cave.
Yeah, the chicken of the cave.
Oh, what?
You've never seen Anchorman 2, have you?
No, I have not.
Oh, man.
I do not have a chicken, I don't think. It'll probably be
Chicken
back here.
stats,
Go.
D&D, Google, go.
Okay. I'm connected to your Wi-Fi.
Here's a hawk.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi is suddenly not doing anything.
Use a hawk. It's close enough.
Oh.
Oh,
Chicken,
five.
5e creature, D&D wiki.
Really?
Oh, there you go.
Alright. Your trident does not hit this chicken. It very gracefully moves to the side.
Just does like a
just
little-
ever so
I didn't
slightly
even roll.
as your trident
Oh,
sticks
wow.
onto the
It's
ground.
such a tiny fucking target.
And then she looks at your trident, kind of pecks it a little bit, and then looks over
I
at
have the power!
Krohl, kind of just tilts its head, gives it a little another little caw.
Krohl runs to retrieve his trident and try again.
Oh, Krohl, leave the chicken alone.
Krohl has a bloodlust at this point. It is kind of his death aspect. So he hasn't seen blood in a little while. He's gotta kill something.
As you run over to the chicken, it runs past you and goes between Ben's legs and hides there.
Ben, hold still. I've got this.
I don't like the fact that you're running at me with your trident. He's gonna grab the chicken and dive out of the way.
Okay. Make a dexterity save for me, and make a attack roll with your trident.
It's a 15.
I got a 12.
How does DC saving throw go, though?
Krohl throws the trident at this chicken right as Ben grabs it and rolls to the side, and this trident it sticks into the back of his shirt and pins him to the ground.
Hold still. For Pete's sake, I gotta kill that chicken.
Why must you kill this chicken?
I'm not quite sure.
Then
I've got
don't
bloodlust.
kill the chicken.
I can't help myself. It just came to me. I gotta kill it.
We don't know where this chicken is from. We don't know whose it is. You don't... Have you no idea what the repercussions might be for killing such a chicken?
Are you so jealous of your prince that he has an eagle that you need a chicken or something?
Maybe it's not even a chicken. Perhaps it's a sorcerer in disguise.
That's what I'm saying! You don't know what you're dealing with, Krohl! What have you killed our new best friend?
Krohl can't help himself. He runs to retrieve his trident.
Can Ben try and, take his trident and just, unplug it, or am I at a bad angle for doing that?
You definitely can grab it.
Okay, can I pull out
Krohl's
of the
running
ground
over
and
to
throw
grab it
it?
right now. So both of you make an athletics check.
Oh, that's not great. What'd you get?
I'm still looking. 17.
I got an 8.
As Krohl is running over to retrieve
trident.
his trident, Ben grabs it and stands up.
Alright. Now, leave this fucking chicken alone, or you'll never see your trident again.
Biko, I paid good money for that. Or,
Yeah.
Well, I should say our prince buddy paid good money for that.
Yeah, I should say so.
Could the two of you please just stop fighting?
Ben will toss him back his trident.
I can't help it. I got this bloodlust all of a sudden. I gotta see something die.
Krohl, just go prick your finger or something.
Does Krohl bleed anymore?
Only one way to
God,
find
I
out.
guess there's only one way to find out. He takes his great
Ben is
sword
gonna
out and he
stab
slices
him
his
through the
hand.
heart.
What happens? He slices his hand gently. It looks
As
stares at
Krohl slices his hand, blood is there. It doesn't gush out like a
Like whips his hand
like
around
a
and it's
like
still
a
there.
normal living creature. You know, when a wound is made, normally blood starts to pour out. It's kind of just you see the blood there, and it just doesn't really go
sits
anywhere. Yeah.
No, this isn't good enough. Hey Ben, you want to take one for a team, buddy?
No.
As you two are bickering, this chicken jumps and flaps its wings and lands on the back of Winifred.
Solid. Now I have a chicken on my horse.
You have a new pet.
I'm like, hey, whatever.
It's hey.
The chicken then jumps on top of the barrel of ale and starts pecking at the cork.
Oh no, Lou, it looks like
Hold on now, you chicken. I'm gonna go chew him off.
Okay. Make an intimidation check for me.
Intimidation? Okay.
Chicken's not intimidated at all. Just, he gives his foot.
13.
This chicken, as Lou runs over and starts waving his hands at this chicken, it kind of jumps up and looks at him, but it remains on top of this barrel and quickly goes back to pecking at this cork.
Fine then, I'm gonna hit this chicken with my hand axe. Fuck him.
Okay.
Ben is going to try and rush and stop him from
Already
fighting over
doing
a
it.
chicken.
Too late. You have a hold of my trident, dude.
No, I tossed that back to you.
Oh.
So 19.
Make a dexterity check for me.
Heidi ho there, neighbor. Critical fail.
As Ben is running over to try and stop him, Lou takes his hand axe and smashes it down on his barrel of ale, splitting the barrel in half as this chicken jumps off and lands on the saddle of Winifred.
Not the ale.
It looks like in trying to save your ale.
You know what?
It
Fuck it.
seems that in your anger,
Just 'cause
you
I
destroyed
can.
your ale.
Just because I can, I'm gonna cast death.
Shut it, Obi-Wan knockoff.
Shh, we don't talk about we don't need lawsuits from the House Mouse.
I'm going to cast Death Grip on this chicken, which draws it 40 feet towards me at maximum.
Okay.
And I get an opportunity attack.
Can I try and do an interception?
Yeah. Do you have to roll to hit Death Grip, or is it an automatic?
It's automatic.
Okay.
I think. Oh no, they make a saving throw, don't they? Yeah, I think they make a saving throw. Let me figure out which one it is. It is strength saving throw.
Okay.
How weak is this fucking chicken? -4.
Apparently it's a fucking magician. Because it somehow got out of a 19
I know. What the?
to hit.
Are you gonna?
You have to roll
okay.
a strength saving throw, my dude.
Alrighty. Okay. What happens there?
If you fail, it gets pulled up towards me 40 feet directly.
Okay. I rolled a 14.
Well, you beat my spell DC, so that's fun. What the hell's up with this chicken?
I'm telling you, it's either a wizard or a dragon. And y'all are fucked if you end up actually hitting it.
Krohl is getting pissed off now at this stupid thing. He's like, fine. You want to die? Leave us be. He's going to go walk over to Crystal, saddle up, and get ready to leave. He's getting irritated by this stupid chicken.
Alright. Krohl mounts up.
Krohl, do you sense any magic on the chicken?
Let me see. Can I do a
Arcana check.
Arcana check, which I have +0 to. Come on, Nat 20. 15.
With the 15, I can tell you, this chicken does not seem magical. However, the feeling you're getting off it, the aura it's putting off, is somewhat wishy-washy.
Wishy-washy.
It's a chicken. What do you expect? Guys, all I
Good
can tell
meat.
about this chicken is it's wishy-washy. Beyond that, I can't tell you much. Good luck with that.
He's gonna just start leaving on Crystal slowly. He's done with this chicken. He's so pissed off at this chicken.
Okay.
I'll kill a butterfly if I need bloodlust.
How much ale is left in the barrel?
Well, you see, so one half of the barrel, Llew split it pretty clean in half. One half is still on the back of Winifred, and I mean, there's a little bit at the bottom. The other half completely fell on the ground, so there's really nothing there. So I mean, maybe enough for like half a glass if you scoop it out or pour it in real carefully.
We done fucked up there, bud.
Llew has made
The chicken has screwed Llew.
Apparently.
Oh, fuck this chicken in every aspect of the word.
I guess Lew's gonna get on his horse and turn to Ben and say, "Keep that chicken away from me."
What do you want me to do?
And I'm gonna follow Krohl.
Okay.
We're leaving you with the
Llew and Krohl turn horse and head back to the Builder Road.
What's that song from the Charlie Brown Christmas that they use in Arrested Development whenever they walk away sadly? I think it's like an instrumental of like Christmas time is here. So boom, 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 boom.
Moving along.
Anyways,
Does Ben mount up?
I mean, he can't right now. There's a fucking chicken in his seat.
Push it aside. It's a chicken. What's it
All right,
do?
he's gonna like do a kind of shoe motion with the chicken to get off of the saddle so he can get up.
Okay, make a animal handling check with me.
good.
Like Jack does to the rat.
Good, it's a critical fail.
Ben goes to shoe this chicken, and it jumps on top of Winifred's head so that Ben can mount up.
Good enough, I suppose. Ben mounts up. No, I'm scared.
And
what did I ever do to deserve this chicken?
Is just gonna it's just gonna sit down on the head of Winifred.
I swear to fuck it, this
and,
is a gif of Hey Hey.
Is it a picture of Hey Hey?
It's better.
Oh no, okay, good.
That's what I thought of.
Yeah, Captain Jeff. Shoot.
Alright. And
Can Winifred see?
oh yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's on the top of her
This
head,
chicken's
yeah.
just kinda booling.
Gotcha. Alright. What if I
Think about a companion.
What's
It's
up?
just a chicken, man.
what if I just like yeah, that chicken's going into the air.
It's up to you, man.
Nah, he'll just catch up to the other guys. He doesn't really care about the chicken being there
Alright.
as long as it doesn't bother him.
So our three adventurers are taking off about 9 o'clock in the morning. Sun is above the treetops at this point. You guys have good sunlight, and you guys are making your way towards Lockmar on the Builder's Road. You guys have been traveling for quite some time at this point. You guys have been on the road for most of the day. It's coming around 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon when you guys start to see more of the hustle and bustle of people on the road, and you start to see more civilization as you get closer to the city of Lockmar.
Free chicken! Free chicken for anyone if you can catch it! You catch it, it's yours!
Do you really have something against this chicken?
Yes.
I don't know about him, but I wanted to see it dead.
I'm starting to get a fondness of this chicken.
Wait till it turns into a dragon and kills you. You're the one rolling critical fails over there, bud.
Hey, no, it's fine.
Shoot.
Yeah, but this chicken defies the logic of all dice rolls.
Yeah, I rolled a critical fail and it got off of the seat like I wanted.
I got off the seat like you wanted.
Yeah.
I don't like this chicken. I have a bad feeling about this chicken.
You guys have started to get more. You start to see more and more people as you see some, small villages and houses coming. Not in Lockmar yet. This is kind of like the suburbs of.
We're out in the boondies of.
I mean, yeah.
Starting to see the rednecks.
Around 6 o'clock, you guys
We are the rednecks.
see the first glimpses of Lockmar. Lockmar is this beautiful city in the treetops. It cascades over the river of Lockmar. The river itself is almost a mile wide at some of its widest points. And you see bridges going from one tree canopy to the next over the river. There are houses built into these trees from base all the way up. I mean, you have people. They have a series of pulley systems bringing people up and down. There are winding staircases that circle trees going miles into the sky, it seems. And as you guys start to get closer to the river, you guys are met at this city wall by a human guard. Who goes there?
Come on, chicken salesman.
Fuck.
I'm sorry. I was not expecting any chicken salesman.
Well, this one's
He's
particularly
quite
special.
the jokester. I present to you His Royal Highness Prince Llew Westaryn, along with his, what do you say, concierge?
Wait, are you talking about yourself or
I don't know.
Krohl?
His
I
posse.
fucking don't. Yeah, his posse.
And his posse.
And his fucking posse, y'all.
His retainers.
Not
You
that long
guys are
way.
his retainers? Wow.
Fine, his fuck, what's the word?
Yeah, that's what I'm
escorts.
blanking.
Not a group,
Posse. Yep.
not
Party.
a posse, it's not really entourage either.
His gang.
Entourage.
Entourage works.
I guess entourage does kind of work.
That's okay. Listeners at home, you will replace the word with the correct word that he's trying to think of
Please
in your mind. Prince Llew Westaryn and his entourage, if you will.
Oh, yes, right. Of course, right this way. And
Chicken salesman.
the gate. It's not a very big gate. I mean, just a small wooden gate in this wall that opens, and this guard walks down and meets you there. Shall I escort you to the palace?
Yes, I think we will check in with my relatives.
Very well. Jim, come to the top.
Hey, yo, boss, I get it. Don't even worry about it. Hey, yeah.
Why is Jim Yogi Bear?
That's just the voice I went with.
All right.
Because, you're making the voices for the...
Because, I'm the DM, so that's my territory for
Yep.
sure. Anyways, continue.
So first, this guard leads you down a road a little bit closer to the river before you guys get on a pulley system that brings you up a fair way into the canopy. These trees are massive. They've been here for hundreds of years, it seems, and so you get into the the lower branches of the canopy. Once you're there, he takes you down a few winding paths in the treetops before taking a few flights of stairs up, and you finally find yourself at a wooden door with innate sketching and artwork on it, and he says, I will leave you here.
Thank you, my good man.
Of course, your prince.
Lead the way, your principal...
All right, I'm gonna
Principalness?
Principalness.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn and just say, they know me here, and I'm just gonna push the doors open.
As you push the doors open, 4 Goliath men carrying war hammers all stand ready and look at you with the most gruesome, fierce looks on their faces.
Hello, everyone. It's just me, Lou. It's me, Lou. Hello, Uncle. How are you?
Ben's in the back face palming so hard.
Are we supposed to know Lou? I don't know, man. Are we supposed to know Lou? Hey, Bobby, know Lou?
This is greaser country.
Are their hair slicked back?
Who says they have hair, man? Most
That's true.
Goliaths are have a nice...
So they're actual Goliaths. Okay, I
bald-
thought you just meant like large men.
No.
You're good.
Excuse me. Where is my uncle?
Your uncle. Anybody have a nephew who looks like some kind of human?
No, man, I don't know no human nephew.
Yes, his name is Ajax. He's the king, King Ajax.
Oh, and what's your last name?
Westaryn. My name is Llew Westaryn.
Oh, you're Robert's son, hey.
Yes.
All right, just 1 second.
And one of these Goliaths is gonna go through another set of doors, and you hear a few voices, and then he comes back.
Oh yeah. You can see your uncle now.
Thank you.
He's gonna lead the three of you through
we
this.
We weren't gonna be allowed in.
Through this small courtyard, into another room where there's a half a Goliath standing at the base of the stairs, and Llew, you recognize her as your cousin Raven.
Hello, Raven. How are you? It's been, 3-4 years?
Yeah, I mean, something about that.
How have things been going for you?
Pretty good. I mean, just family business, right?
Yes, of course.
I'm sure you want to see Ajax, Dad.
Yes, that is also how I address my father.
You call your father by your first name? What? What kind of family establishment is
I
this?
assume you would like to see Ajax, father.
Ajax father.
I'm sure you want to see my dad. I mean, Uncle Ajax.
Yes, of course. We've happened to be passing through, and I thought it'd be nice to pay him a visit.
Yeah, just follow me. And she's gonna head up these stairs, and these stairs are going to open up into a rather large room. I mean, nothing huge. All that's in the room is a rather large dining table. There's the king's throne, a small throne, or a smaller throne next to the king's throne for the queen, and on either side you see two smaller chairs. I guess you could still consider them thrones.
No, they're all folding chairs.
There's a hearth over to the side. I believe that all three of you are quite curious as to exactly how they have fire burning in the treetops, but they managed to do it.
Magic.
And sitting upon the highest throne and the throne next to him is your Uncle Ajax and your Aunt Mia.
Uncle Ajax, Aunt Mia, it's so nice to see you.
Oh, Llew!
And he stands up and gives you a giant bear hug.
I haven't seen
yes.
you in, what's it been, 4 years?
Yes, something like that.
So how's it going?
Things have been great. Father has finally given me a diplomatic mission of sorts, and we're off on an adventure.
Oh, what are you doing for him?
Tonight, the part of King Ajax has been played by Jeffrey Tambor.
We're heading over to Vermore to investigate some strange disturbances over there.
Oh, it sounds pretty spooky.
He's gonna give you a playful punch on the arm.
Yes.
Ben wants to die.
So, I mean, well, what's this evil you were talking about? We've been hearing some spooky stories, but I don't know. I haven't seen anything.
Well, let me introduce my associate Krohl. I believe you've met Ben before. Krohl knows quite a bit about what's going on over there. In fact, you could say it almost killed him.
Kroll just gives him a look like.
That was Ben laughing, by the way, not me.
Really? That's the joke you come up. Okay. Well, okay then.
It's funny because he's undead.
Hey, this guy's undead?
Don't get it.
No.
Don't get it. Funny idea.
He's gonna give you go for a nice strong handshake,
I'm not gonna pull your arm off, alright? I mean,
I love this dude.
Okay, you don't have to stereotype all undead as zombies, you know.
oh,
Dennis on the
I'm not
floor.
trying to stereotype or anything. I'm just, we don't see a lot of undead around here. I mean, a lot of druids, but not a lot of undead.
Yeah, I can understand why. I mean, yeah, not too common, hopefully.
So I hear you know of this evil. What's brewing in Vermore?
I got one word for you. Tiamat.
Oh, Tiamat, the dragon.
Yes, the dragon. She is one hell of a bitch, and I have every intention of thwarting her plans.
Well, I don't want to stop you, but messing with dragon gods doesn't exactly sound like a fun time to me.
Well, I was kind of raised in a temple of Bahamut. We live for this sort of thing. It gives us kind of a thrill, you know? Fighting Tiamat and the forces of evil. But unfortunately, I was betrayed by some of the followers of Bahamut who turned out to be followers of Tiamat. And I am one pissed off undead dragonborn, let me tell you what. I want to rip their throats out, and I don't even know. I'll figure it out when I get there, what I'm going to do to them.
Oh, I'm sure you will. Well, now that you mention dragons, I think that it might be pertinent information that I was hearing about some kind of dragon cult taking place up in the north of my country. Something going on with some half dragons or something. I didn't think it was very important, but
Really?
if you guys are looking for Tiamat followers, you might want to look up there.
Seems like a good place to start.
Oh,
On one of the thrones, Raven has already sat down on the far end, and the other throne is still bare as you see a figure walk in. It is, in fact, the bartender that you guys met named Sana.
Yeah, I fucking knew
Sana!
it.
My girl! How's it going?
Oh, hey, I got it. It's, Krohl.
Yeah, you got it.
She's gonna come over, kind of give a playful hug. Oh, have you been showering?
Why do you ask?
No reason.
Poor
And
Krohl.
and then she's going to turn her attention straight to Llew, look him dead in the eyes, and say, "Cerebro? Really? That's what you named me?"
What?
Do I have to spell it out for you, Llew? I paid that guy to let me, come into his shop. Did you miss the whole... he smiled at me, man. Really?
You know that look Andy gets when he realizes who's pregnant? When he's seen with Ron? That Kroll just gets that look on his face. Like,
Wait, okay, first of all, it's Cerebro?
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
And what was all that about?
What?
And you were a bartender.
Yeah. Look, your dad sent an eagle to Dad, and he said that maybe you could use a hand, someone to, look out for you. I thought that it would be fun.
But, so you could understand me the whole time?
Yeah. But hey,
Then why were you such a little shit?
well, I don't know. Why were you having me go look at dead deer?
I was trying to find information on a conspiracy about cryptozoological creatures in the forest.
You are not helping your case at all.
you, sir, are boned.
Well, don't fret, man. I'm totally gonna still tag along. If you want me to stay in eagle form whenever we're doing, work, quote unquote, I guess I could do that for you. But hey, Cerebro, really?
I hope I'm not out of my place here in saying that I think that you should stay in your regular form and we should have Llew be the eagle. He'd be more useful that way.
I can't agree more, but
I mean, honestly, I had to train for years in the druidic craft just to be able to take this form. I don't think that he'd be able to understand.
Ben, do you perhaps have a form you can shapeshift into that does not have a mouth?
Shapeshift? Are you a druid too?
Something like that.
No, he's far more interesting.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Well, hey, Ben, I'd love to talk about it sometime.
That makes one of us.
And Ajax comes back in. So, I see that you already ran into Sana. Yeah, so, I know you don't know her, but, I adopted her. She was wandering around up in the Nodak region and made her way down into Murdog. And, well, I mean, to be honest, she fit right in and, can't be happier with her in the family. So, Llew, meet your cousin Sana.
It's a pleasure, I'm sure.
Yeah, I feel mutual about that.
This adventure just got so much more interesting.
What's up, nerds? This is Rich, the host of the Three Fat Nerds podcast. I would like to invite you to check out our podcast. We have 2 shows every week, and both of our shows are about everything that is pop culture and nerdom. That's right, we talk about movies, we talk about comics, we talk about video games, we talk about role-playing games, we talk about Dungeons & Dragons, and so much more. You can find us anywhere you get podcasts just by searching 3 Fat Nerds. Also, while you're at it, go ahead and like our page on Facebook, 3 Fat Nerds Podcast. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at 3 Fat Nerds Pod. And of course, you can check out our website, 8122productions.com. Most importantly, I hope you enjoyed the show. With that being said, there's only one thing left to say. That's later, nerds.
How's it going, listener? RJ here with your Vassanoka Adventures mid-episode break. Hope you all had a great New Year's, Valentine's Day, and Super Bowl Sunday. You might have noticed that this episode's artwork isn't the normal colors. Starting last year, I decided to make a custom-colored logo for the podcast based on whichever NFL team won the Super Bowl that given year. This year's winner was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, so the episode artwork naturally is in the Bucs colors. Just a neat little tradition I started last year on our Instagram and put on our closest episode release to the big game, since several of our hosts, including myself, are football fans. Go Lions. The only downside I see to this is that someday I'm probably going to have to make a Green Bay Packers variation, which I'm very much not looking forward to, but that's neither here nor there. However, speaking of our Instagram, I would like to remind you that you can find us on several social media platforms, primarily on Twitter and Instagram, but also on Facebook and, yes, even TikTok. Our podcast is also part of my Discord server for fans of my various entertainment projects. You may have heard me mention it before as the Homebrew Entertainment Discord server. However, I've recently done a little rebranding for my projects, and Homebrew Entertainment is now known as Red Blade Productions, which is the home of this podcast, my country music talk podcast Cedar Country, and my Twitch gaming channel Red Sun 55 Gaming. The links for the Discord and our social media can be found in the episode description. Also, speaking of Twitch, if you didn't know, our podcast has its very own Twitch channel. Every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, I play an episode of the podcast live on Twitch and hang out in the chat, talking with viewers and commenting on the episode being played, and sometimes one or more of the other hosts of the show also pops in. I'd love to see you there. Again, that's every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. The Twitch channel and all of the social media platforms have the username Realms Nerds, all one word, no dashes, no underscores, nothing like that. If you enjoy the podcast, I'd very highly recommend sharing it with other people who may also like the show as well. There's even a nifty little link in the episode description that lets them choose from one of several popular apps and sites to listen to the show. Peer-to-peer sharing is by far one of the best ways to help the show keep growing. Which reminds me, I want to give a big thank you to everybody who's listened to the show thus far, getting us to over 6,500 total downloads and streams. It is crazy to me just how far the show has come in 3 years, and I'm incredibly grateful to you all so much. We're also still on the lookout for ideas for things that you might like to see in an online shop or as a potential patron program reward, whether it's a shirt design or a hat or pins or stickers or something completely different. In fact, somebody actually suggested to me recently about having custom dice made based on the show. And if you think you have a cool idea like that, I would absolutely love to hear from you. Please feel free to send us a tweet or send us a direct message on one of our social media platforms. Also, if either of the podcasts promoted at the start and end of the break intrigues you, you can find links for both shows in the episode description. Thanks to our friend Kyle for composing our podcast's main theme, and thanks to Justin of the Lit Gaming Arena podcast for his arrangement of the theme that we used for this campaign. And of course, thank you to all you wonderful listeners. I'll talk to you again when episode 25 of the Return of Ornon campaign comes out, but until then, have a fantastic day, and let's get back to episode 5 of the Vassanoka Adventures.
Hey guys, Snow here. I just wanted to give a real quick
Snow, what are you doing?
Grog, I'm in the middle of
I
something.
can see that. Wait a minute. Microphone, headset, script. Are you recording the new promo?
Yes, Grog, I was recording the new promo.
Well, without me, but I'm the master of toast. Plus, I've been practicing.
Okay, fine. You can help. I'll read the script. Just chime in when you feel like you have something important to say.
Yes!
Hi guys, Snow here.
And Grog.
I just wanted to give a real quick introduction to our podcast, Missing Role Player Found. We are an actual play Pathfinder podcast following the adventures of the Odd Guild.
That's my guild.
We were all living our normal lives until we tried the latest MMORPG.
And that's when we found out we were all trapped in the game and we could die. Oh, but don't worry. We still find plenty of time to have fun. Sometimes a little too much fun, if you know what I mean.
Yes, Grog, I think we all do. And that's why it took us so long to finish the last floor.
Hey, that one wasn't my fault.
Any of that sound interesting? Why don't you check us out on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, or anywhere else podcasts are found?
Nailed it.
Atop the other throne, you hear your Aunt Mia. Oh, Llew, come here, dear.
Yes, of course, Aunt. Hello.
So I was wondering, I haven't talked to your mother in quite some time, and, well, she just seems so busy with politics. I don't understand why your father lets her participate in those things, but if you could perhaps maybe coax her into, a visit sometime, I'd really appreciate it.
Yes, I'm sure that once I get home I could, get her to, pay you a visit.
Oh, lovely, and she leans forward and gives Llew a small kiss on the cheek. Now, I'm sure that your uncle wants to talk to you some more, so you boys better run along.
Hey, so I was just about to head down to, one of the best breweries we got around here, if you guys want to join.
I would love to. Unfortunately, a rogue chicken destroyed our ale supply.
Yeah, that reminds me. Where's the nearest butcher? I got a question to ask him.
Why can't you just leave that fucking chicken alone?
Because he and I have a score to settle.
Well,
I second that. The chicken dies.
if you guys are looking for a butcher, Frankie down in the lobby, he does it part-time.
I love this. All right, then. I'll have to pay this Frankie a visit.
All right.
This chicken's going to die.
So Ajax leads the. You know what? I guess the question is, Sana is going to come along. She's actually gonna walk right next to Krohl and kind of talk to him as they walk out of the room. And so the five of you head out of the palace, down the staircase, into the lobby, and take a hard right, and you're in the finest brewery that they have around here.
I don't know why I thought I would be leaving this castle. I guess you could say that I'm not colored very surprised with this family.
It's a beautiful polished wooden bar top. Behind the bar is as you guys walk over, Sana slides over the bar and
of course
grabs a few cups and starts to fill them.
Damn it! Now he knows that he's got a bartender to go. Fuck.
This is one of her features. She can just step behind any bar and everyone's just like, Sana!
Are there other people here, or is it just us?
There are. Most of the people there are rather finely dressed, or they seem to be wearing some form of guard armor.
They're all black.
You can assume that pretty much everyone in this bar works somewhere in the palace or has some kind of connection to the royal family in some way.
Well, Uncle, you've really outdone yourself here. You know, I keep telling Father that we need to put some sort of a bar in the castle, but he feels that it needs to be more separate affair.
Are you kidding me? He told me he put one right over the bridge for you. He said that you were begging him from the time you were 13.
Well, yes, I mean, it is just down the road, but, you know, there's still a certain lack of convenience.
It has your family name on it. You practically own the place.
It's true.
Anyways, and he slides a cup over to Llew, puts down about half the mug, and then says, so you plan on staying here long or just passing through?
Well, we do have our mission to think of. I suppose we could spare a day or two.
Oh, well, if you're going to be staying here for a little while, I'll have to get somebody to show you the town. I mean, I obviously have some business to attend to, but I'm sure that, Sana could show you the town, or if you prefer, I can have one of my guards show you.
I think it would be a good chance to get to know Sana better.
Damn straight.
Man, this family is the coolest family, and you're just sad because you're only a cousin.
Well, I mean, it is Llew, so...
Do you have anything else to say, or is that all he's saying?
I mean, I don't know what else I'm going to say to follow up that.
I was saying that, not Ben.
No,
Oh, no,
I was just wondering if you had anything else.
Damn straight.
Well, yeah, so, I'll have pick you guys up around, I don't know, you guys, wake up around noon? You seem like a nooner.
I don't, well,
If I
don't
slept
sleep,
in that
so.
late, I might as well be dead.
What you trying to say there, Ben?
Sorry, I forgot present company.
Well, if we're not going out till noon, Sana, another round, please.
Of course, I already have one ready. And slides it over. You know, you really still are a rich boy. But I guess I accepted, I was accepted into this family, and I guess I have to accept all my cousins that come with it.
You're a loser.
I can understand that sentiment.
And he looks right at me.
And Ajax turns to Ben. So, what about you? What's your story?
I've worked for His Majesty, your brother-in-law, for...
Oh, cut the crap, Ben. Tell me about you. What's your story?
Do you want the truth, cuz that might take you some drinks.
Come on, man. I've seen a lot of shit, man. I mean, you want to hear my family history? Okay.
No, I'm fine, but thank you. I hear enough of it from your brother-in-law and your sister-in-law. No offense.
Oh, none taken.
Well, I grew up traveling in the forest. My father, if you want to call it that, is a bugbear.
You were raised by a bugbear? That's awesome, man.
I suppose. We pretty much traveled to the north, and then I joined on a ship and sailed over into Farland, into Westport, and joined the guard, and you probably know the rest of the story. There's not much to tell.
Well,
That was fascinating.
I guess, interesting life, Ben. If you ever want to talk again, I mean, you seem like a pretty interesting guy, you know.
I'm sure I do.
And Krohl, you never told me, what exactly was going down? You said something about Tiamat, but, you're no longer living, so,
Well,
what exactly happened, man?
Well, I was investigating some stories we've been hearing up in the mountains in Vermont. I was traveling with some people who I thought were my brothers, but as it turns out, they were truly followers of Tiamat, who had invaded our temple somehow, and I was betrayed. And they just cast me aside, murdered me. And I thought I thought that was it. I thought I hit the fan. I thought I was done. But as it turns out, some necromancer woman, who I still don't know the name of, raised me from the dead. But before she was able to take control of me, Bahamut reached down and said, "No, you're going to finish my work first." And I flew into a rage. I think I killed her, fought a couple of her demons or whatever, and next thing I knew, I was blasted all the way across the continent and wound up in Westport.
Oh, sounds like quite the story. I know a lot about being blasted. It happened a few times, so I can definitely relate. Sometimes I don't even know how I get home, but
You want to know what it's like being dead? Before the resurrection?
kind of curious, yeah.
Well, you're just gonna have to die to find out, then.
What a tease!
With the jokes.
He erupts into laughter, and a giant hand comes on the back of Krohl.
Oh, yeah. Whew. Well, hopefully I won't have to experience for a few more years.
No, hopefully not.
Now, Uncle Ajax, let's be serious for a moment. You spoke of this trouble in the north with some dragons. What do you know anything else about it?
Well, not much. I mean, like I said, I've been hearing some rumors that, maybe a cult, maybe some followers of Tiamat. I don't know.
Most interesting.
I guess the rumors I've heard of half dragon people, but we've seen Dragonborn, of course. But I don't know why anyone would call them half dragons, other than if they're not Dragonborn. I don't know.
Maybe they're just stupid. Don't know what a dragonborn is.
Well, Sana was the one that scouted it out. So she was flying over. She said that some kind of cult. That's all that she really had time to look for. Like
Are you calling Sana stupid?
Whoa.
That's my cousin, okay?
Calm down.
Hey, Lou. Yeah.
You've had way too many drinks there,
I
bud.
think I can't tell if you've had too much or if you need another.
Oh, Krohl, don't get wound so tight on me there. Now, Uncle, I have to assume that there are other bars throughout this city. It's been a few years.
Oh, yeah. Of course, we have a few bars.
What do you say we start the city tour a little early?
Are you talking about a bar crawl, nephew?
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Well, I haven't crawled in quite a while, but hey, I guess it's time to start again.
While they're gonna do that, Krohl wants to meet with this butcher.
With Frank?
He wants to meet Frankie.
Ben will accompany Kroll
Frankie!
to make sure everything goes correctly.
Ben does not need to accompany Krohl.
Well, Ben's not going bar hopping, so what the fuck else is he gonna do?
Go read a book? I don't know.
Well, I guess if you guys are gonna hit the town, I might as well bring your stuff up to the palace. You guys leave your stuff somewhere?
Oh, come on. Why don't you come with us?
Well, it's getting late, and I don't really, I don't wanna put a bad name on our city or anything, but do you guys want your stuff to get stolen?
I suppose not. Aren't there guards or something to do that?
It's like I said, it's getting pretty late. They're probably already out for the night, or went back home to their families or...
Tell you what, I'll help you with it.
See? Right there. We'll go get your guys' stuff.
All right. Uncle Ajax, where are we going first?
Well, we can go down to, Johnny's place or, do you want to go down to the riverside? There's so many different places on the riverside.
Oh my god.
That sounds lovely. Come, if you change your mind, come meet us on the riverside.
And, I gotta ask you, how big of balls you want to get down there? Like, you want to take the easy way or you want to take the fun way?
Oh, do you even need to ask?
Oh, you want to take the fun way? Okay.
And Ajax is gonna take Llew under his arm and he's gonna take him down a hallway, down a few more hallways, and you finally find yourself at the end of this hallway, far down in this canopy. There's a small lever, and there's a few ropes that are hanging, and he says, "You're gonna want to grab onto this."
Bring it on.
And he pulls the lever, and you guys are dropped. You free fall for about 10, 15, maybe 20 seconds before the line catches and you guys start swinging. And you just, all right, we're gonna let go in 3, 2, 1. And the two of you let go, and these ropes swing you right into the river. And as you bob up and are gasping for some air, the current takes you down, and two people grab you out of the water. Hey! Ajax is here, guys!
Oh, that was exhilarating.
Yeah, I mean, I installed that a few years ago. I thought that it just took too long to get down here, so...
Fucking shit.
An elegant solution, to be sure.
How does he get back up? Catapult?
You'll have to find out.
That's a giant slingshot.
And so Llew and Ajax are gonna go into their first bar for the night, and we obviously can we obviously know that they're gonna do a bit more drinking, hop from bar to bar, and we'll
have a good old time.
Put a pause on that story for a little while.
Pin in that.
Meanwhile, we got Krohl, who is standing in this lobby as another Goliath walks in.
I heard you're looking for me. Name's Frankie.
Hey, Frankie, it's nice to meet you there. Put it there.
Gives you a giant handshake and starts to crush your hand right as it's starting to get a little too painful. He lets go.
That's quite a grip you got there, buddy.
I hear you're going for my side business, so...
What's his main business?
Yeah, you'll have to find out.
So,
he makes wedding dresses.
What can I cut up for you?
Well, you see, we were on the road not too long ago, like last night or whatever, and we woke up to this strange noise. We looked up and there was this chicken, just ordinary chicken, nothing to worry about. But we tried to kill it, and let me tell you something, this thing embarrassed the hell out of us. We just could not catch this stupid thing. And then we decided to leave, and it just kind of rode along with us with Ben. I was wondering if you had any idea how we could kill this thing, maybe? I mean, is there animals you've come across that are just so unwilling to die that you have to try really, really hard to kill them?
So, let me get this straight. Some chicken that you found, it outsmarted you.
No, I wouldn't say that. No.
And you want me to kill it? Did you try using 4 inches of cold steel?
I'd say I used a little bit more than that, but,
I mean, I don't normally do chicken hunts, but, do you know where this chicken is?
Well, if memory serves me, last I knew it was on the back of Winifred. Ben's horse.
Oh, okay. So...
We might have to take the horse out to get it.
Fucking shit.
So...
I mean, this chicken doesn't want to die.
So, you want me to kill this chicken and your friend's horse? Yeah?
What? Hold on a second. I mean, I guess whatever it takes, but we gotta get rid of this chicken, man.
Did this chicken do something to you?
It may or may not have made Llew get rid of our stock of ale.
Chicken made you get rid of your ale.
Well, Llew took a swing at it with his axe, and one thing led to another, and we were out of alcohol. So we kind of have a score to settle with this thing.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure you know what it's like. You run out of alcohol, and then all life is just lost.
Never run out of alcohol a day in my life.
You are one lucky bastard.
Look.
And he pulls a small scrap of paper out of his pocket and writes something down on it and hand it to you.
Bring this tricky chicken by this address tomorrow, and I'll see what I can do.
Sounds like a plan. Thank you for sharing me, Frankie.
Of course. And what was your name?
Name's Krohl.
Nice to meet you, Krohl.
Nice to meet you, too.
Meanwhile...
Winifred's gonna die.
And then Kroll's gonna find out it's not easy to stay undead, huh?
I'm gonna sew this horse's head back on after it accidentally gets chopped off.
If Krohl can come back, the horse can come back.
Or Kroll can re-die.
Meanwhile, Sana and Ben are on their way down to the bottom of the forest to retrieve their horses and their things.
I thought those were brought into the city as well.
Yeah, they were brought into the city. They just weren't brought up.
Oh, okay.
So, how's it going, Ben?
It's going?
Sorry, just trying to make some small talk.
Yeah, I'm not very good at it, if you hadn't noticed.
Yeah, so you're not a druid, but you shapeshift. I'm sorry, I don't want to intrude or anything.
It's fine. If you're going to be accompanying us, you A, might as well know, and B, won't stop pestering me until you do, so...
I guess, yeah.
I'm a changeling.
A changeling? Really? That's awesome! Could I... And she pulls you into a side alley. I don't want... Could I see... I've never seen a changeling before.
Ben sheepishly changes into the natural changeling form, which is like the all-white blank slate, pretty much, and then changes into a mirror image of Sana.
Holy shit! She kind of looks down and then looks back at herself / Ben, and wow, it is really weird to look at yourself. It's like a mirror, but so much clearer. Hey, that is completely awesome.
I suppose.
Well, I mean, cat's out of the bag, right?
Yeah, I suppose.
Well, can you change into anything else? Like, is it just humans, or can you change into...
No,
can you change into animals, or...
I can't change into animals, but I can change into other creatures, and he gets going to change into a half Goliath, and then he's going to do a quick little cycle through a half Goliath, a half orc, a furbolg, a vampire, and a Dugar, and then back into normal Ben.
Wow, that was honestly spectacular. I've seen some pretty good druids, but that is just on a completely different level.
Yes, but unlike with the druids, it's all just appearance.
Of course. I mean...
Other than I do with some of my shape-shifting abilities gain unique traits. And then he's going to shift into Gwendolyn and say, such as in this form I can navigate ships much better. And then he's going to shift back into regular Ben.
Huh.
And that's about it.
Well, I mean...
You're taking this really well, I'm surprised.
Well, and she's gonna cycle through a few different animal forms before returning to human. I mean, I'm kind of used to seeing people change into some pretty creepy things. I mean, I've seen a guy that can basically turn himself into a dragon, so I don't think anything's gonna really faze me at this point.
Could he change himself into a chicken if he wanted?
I mean, yeah, and she's gonna change into a chicken. And then change back. It's not super hard. I mean, I learned how to change into a chicken when I was 8.
we should get going. I have something I'd like to check out.
Yeah, of course.
And he's now going to pick up the pace down to where they left the horses and the chicken.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Ben, but that chicken's gonna die.
I'm sorry, Ben, but that chicken must die.
You guys hurry your way down a few more flights of stairs, down a pulley system, and
This
down
town is cool.
down a road to this small stable where the 3 horses are penned up and some stuff has been put there next to them.
Okay. Ben is going to start looking for the chicken.
Okay. Do an investigation check for me.
Okie dokie. That's going to be a 5.
Ben looks around the stables and seems as though this chicken has disappeared, but and then he hears a small cluck and
He whips around in the direction the cluck came from.
Sana walks over and pushes some hay aside and picks up a chicken that was hiding inside this small pile of hay, and it kind of looks over at Ben and jumps out of her arms and flaps its wings and then kind of runs over to Ben.
This is why I wanted to get here. I need to figure out if this is really a chicken that has been following us. The others have been trying to kill it. Krohl is specifically looking for that butcher. I want to figure out if it's worth killing for meat or if killing it would be bad.
Okay, well, on an initial investigation, it looks mostly like a chicken, but she's gonna reach down and pick this chicken up, and I mean, I know a lot of different animals that can shapeshift if they want to, play tricks. I mean, I don't. If it's anything, it's definitely not gonna show its true form if there's multiple people in the room. But yeah, I don't know, Ben. This kind of looks like a chicken, man.
All right. Well, we might as well get the stuff and take it up while we're here.
Sure. She's gonna set the chicken down and grab a few bags and head out of the stable. As she does, Ben sees something out of the corner of his eye. It's a reddish color, and he just sees it for a second, and then looks back over at this chicken, and it's just a chicken standing there. But he turns away again, and once again, as soon as he's not looking, he swears he just sees some kind of a red streak. So I think at this point, Ben grabs Winifred and Crystal and walks them out of the stables, and then goes back in to grab
Old Preston.
Preston. And as he does, standing on top of Preston is an ever so small dragon. It's so cute, it's red, and Ben sees that this is a fairy dragon. And as far as you can tell, for whatever reason, this fairy dragon has taken a liking to you. And as you walk in, you hear a small voice in your head. Hey, buddy.
Ah!
Hey, right here.
What? Alright, you, the dragon, the chicken?
And then he's gonna cast an illusion and make himself look like a chicken again.
Ben freaks out even more. I knew it! There was no way that this wasn't... You weren't a regular chicken, I knew that.
I mean, yeah, dude, but, hey, wasn't it, hilarious when your buddy completely smashed that bottle of ale?
Yeah, it was. He doesn't need it, and he doesn't know it.
And dude, your other dude, your other friend, he's totally terrible with that trident, man.
He is! Oh my god. Alright, you're coming with me, let's go.
Should I, be a chicken? Do you think that they won't take it? Should I be a chicken?
I think at least until we get to the castle and can introduce you properly.
Hey, Ben, who are you? Oh.
Well, the tabaxi's out of the bag.
That's
Clever.
a fairy dragon. Where'd it come from? Did it eat the chicken?
No, it is the chicken.
Really?
It's the chicken.
It is the chicken.
Oh yeah, dude. Hi. Oh,
Is he speaking louder? Or is it still like mind voice?
Does it? It talks in telepathy.
I believe so. That's from my understanding.
Cool. Well, is it coming with you?
Yes, it's going to revert back into a chicken form, though, to so we don't get any odd onlookers as we travel to the castle.
Right. Well,
However, if we do run into Krohl along the way, we should probably deter from running into Krohl or having him take and kill this chicken.
So
don't worry about it, dude. That guy's like, he's not gonna be. He's kind of dumb, man.
Yes, I would agree with that.
this fairy dragon's gonna die.
This fairy dragon is gonna...
Anyways, so I'll be a chicken now, and he's gonna turn into a chicken. But I can't move very quickly when I'm a chicken.
That's right, I'm going to carry you up to the castle, if that's all right with you.
Yeah.
Alright, fine. So he's gonna grab... before he does... do you have a name?
Oh, well, I mean, dragons are just hatched, man, and, I don't really have, like, a parent or anybody that has named me. I guess, what are you feeling, man? I mean, I don't really care.
I'm just like, damn it, here goes another half hour of my life.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I've never had a name before, so I don't really care if you want to take some time to think about it. I mean,
please make him name him on the spot.
Your name is Chicken for the rest of this game.
I kind of like that, but I'm not gonna go with it. Sure, that sounds alright. I'm not really a quick thinker. Like player, like character. So, he's going to take... we shall refer to him as Chicken Dragon.
Chick Dragon!
Chicken Dragon is going to come with him along with old Preston.
Alright.
And we are now going to head back up to El Castle.
Alright. So, Sana is going to lead you on a bit of a different path this time.
To avoid the Krolls of life.
And also, since you guys are guiding 3 horses, you're going to take a bit of a different path. The path that you were taking, you took on your way up and down was more of the, the footpath, the way that people normally traffic without steeds. So, takes you a bit further, and you guys get on a extremely tall lift that is going to take you up into the palace. And once you get there, she's going to lead you to a stable to put the horses there, and you guys get them some fresh hay and water, and then she's going to show you to a room for you to stay in. Along the way, you guys run into Krohl, who has just been sitting at the bar. Hey, Krohl, you want to see your room?
Yeah, that'd be swell.
And it's going to lead the 2 of you up a flight of stairs.
Wait, I'm sorry, is that dragon with us or no?
Oh, he has the chicken in his arms right now.
Krohl eyes it with a grin on his face. He's just thinking...
Why do you have that preposterous look upon your face?
What? Why do you have that look on your face?
I don't have a look on my face.
What are we talking about? What? Why do you... Ooh, I see you had the chicken there.
Yes, I'm going
Managed to catch it.
I'm going to keep the chicken as a pet.
No, you're really not.
Yes, I really am.
No, me and Llew agreed on this. That chicken's gonna become some barbecue.
Krohl, I just was wondering, have chickens, wronged you in the past?
This chicken!
Do you not like eggs? Is that it?
This chicken is going to die.
Kill him now and you'll have food for tomorrow. Keep him alive and you'll have eggs aplenty to keep you the rest of this trip.
Alright, chicken, lay me an egg.
It's not an on-the-spot deal. That's not how chickens work. At least I don't think so.
In the morning, I want to see an egg. If I don't see an egg, that chicken is dead.
Hey, dude, I can't, actually lay eggs.
Lay a finger on this chicken and you'll be re-dead.
But I can, cast an illusion. It won't last.
You'll find your egg in the morning, don't worry. Don't take that as a promise, take that as a guess. Good night. And he's going to go into his room and shut the door.
Krohl doesn't like that. He thinks something's fishy.
Hey, Krohl, your room's just down the hall. Right after you, it's gonna be like the last door on the right.
Krohl goes, puts his stuff away, comes back, and takes a seat outside of his door. Outside of Ben's door. There will be no sneaking off in the night.
Okay, so
that chicken will die.
So Krohl is stalking the outside of Ben's room.
He doesn't want to see him run away with that chicken.
All right.
And Krohl doesn't need to sleep.
Yeah, and to Kroll's advantage, being undead, he probably doesn't... Oh, does he need to breathe? Can I hear him breathing?
We don't know. God only knows.
This is the episode of, like... This is the undead biology episode.
Does he breathe? Does he eat? Can he ferment beer in his stomach?
Does he take a shit?
Does he bleed? Who the fuck knows, guys?
I love this horror show that we're turning Kroll into.
I'm okay with it.
So it's getting pretty late as
Sun's getting real low.
Kroll, who is standing or sitting outside of Ben's door, hears some loud footsteps as you hear a heavy door close and then loud footsteps up some stairs. Hey, Llew, good night, yeah?
Ben is going to go to open the door to wish the prince a good night and find that it doesn't budge.
I know. Kroll's not sitting like up against the door. He's sitting across like the little
next to
hallway.
it, yeah.
So he's watching.
Oh, okay. So he
He's
opens
sitting
the
across
door,
from the door.
and he's about to say good night to his company, and he sees Kroll. Kroll, what are you doing?
Nothing. No. You know I don't need to sleep, so I just.
You also don't need to sit across from my door.
No, I think it's necessary.
Oh yeah, evening boys. You guys getting ready for bed or you guys
Yes, Kroll here was just about to go to bed in his own room.
That's what you think.
Oh hey Llew, see you in the morning. Your door is the one right at the end of the hallway.
Oh, yeah, thank you, Uncle. Kroll, don't go anywhere. Hang on. Ladies, just wait here for a moment. and he's gonna come down the hallway to Kroll and then get like real close to the side of his head. Kroll!
Is this like the drunk whisper where he's definitely not whispering?
Kroll, did you find that fucking chicken?
Oh yes, Llew. It's in that room. I will not let it leave this room without me knowing.
Perfect. I ran into
Jessica.
Frederick Frickus. Frankie, yes. I ran into Frankie outside, and he said that he's looking forward to tomorrow. Wink.
Well, I'm looking forward to tomorrow too.
As am I. Good night, Your Majesty.
Good night, Ben. Good. I don't know why you're looking forward to tomorrow, Ben, but good night.
And then
Good night, Kroll.
Good night, Ben.
Ben will extend his gratitude towards the king for his hospitality. And
He's
wish
already
him
gone.
Good night. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he done.
He already took
Well,
off.
he did that before he left, for the record.
Did he?
So,
Apparently, for the record.
alright, so
And then Ben closes the door
Luda-
after giving Kroll a steely look.
Kroll's gonna take his greatsword out and just start sharpening it with a whetstone.
right outside
Loudly.
his door.
Shing.
Lou's going down the hallway to his room
With the ladies.
with the ladies.
Okay. And with that, Llew turns in for the night, and the three of our adventurers are sleeping peacefully in the hallway, except not sleeping at all and making a lot of noise.
He wants that chicken paranoid for the morning.
Ben is looking. There's a window in here, right?
Yeah.
All right.
No, there's not.
Does this window obviously? I mean, it's an old timey quote unquote. So it definitely can be traversed through if needed.
Yeah, I mean,
Alright.
Are you talking about, like, opening your window and then walking in the tree canopy?
No, but I mean, opening the window was the question.
Oh,
Now
essentially.
he is.
Yes.
No, so
You said traversed.
I just meant like go through the window.
Yes,
Yeah, we're
you
upstairs.
can walk through a window. You can get through the window
Alright.
if you need to.
Ben is going to look at Chicken Dragon.
Okay.
and ask him, so, hold on, wait. Can you hear my thoughts?
Yeah.
Or do I have to speak out loud for you to know what I'm saying?
I mean, I speak through telepathy, man, so I guess you can just think it. But if you say it, I mean, I can hear it too, man.
Okay, in this instance, I think I'll just think it, given the whittling outside the door.
Friend, who are you talking to in there?
I'm talking to myself. I'm telling myself to have a good night, as you should. Good night, Krohl.
So, that dude, really wants to kill me, huh?
Yes, alright. And now he's going to be thinking what he's saying.
Okay.
So, fuck. Yes, he really wants to kill you. And this is why, this is what we're going to... Can you fly? That's the main question. Do you know how to fly in your natural state? Or as a chicken? I know you can kind of hop. I've seen you do that.
And he's going to, bring out both of his wings. Yeah, dude, these wings aren't just for show.
Well, I don't know if you had learned how to fly already in your natural form or not. I just wanted to cover the grounds before I made this plan.
Well, yeah. I mean, hey, I learned how to fly, when I was, I don't know, man, 2.5 months old.
Perfect. Alright, here's the plan. So, as soon as you hear Krohl trying to come in or whatever he may do if I'm not awake, go out the window and hide somewhere along the roof or whatever of this castle until... If I shout with my mind, could you hear me from far away?
Yeah,
That's alright, can you, I guess, hover around from treetops to treetops and keep tabs on me throughout the day, and when we are ready to leave, you may rejoin us, but not until we leave, because otherwise he may try to get you to that butcher.
Hey, man, I was just gonna slip out and go to the kitchen. I'm kind of hungry, so,
I mean, you can do that all you want through the night.
Yeah, I mean, hey...
You're more of a companion than a pet, so I'll do what you please.
I'll meet you back here, or you know what? Hey, I could just, meet you somewhere in the morning. That would work, right? That way, when...
How familiar are you with this town? I'm not...
Oh, I'm not familiar at all, man, but I'll find my way, I mean...
How about... We'll go somewhere that they won't ever expect to find me. We will go to a tavern.
A tavern?
One of the ones by the riverside. I hear they're quite nice. I'll meet you there tomorrow morning.
Ooh, I have another idea.
Yes.
Have you ever owned a cat before?
No, I can't say I've ever owned anything before. I kind of grew up just in a while.
He's gonna turn into a little cat.
How am I supposed to explain how I got? You know what? It'll work. This is a castle. I'm sure they keep cats to catch mice.
Yeah, of course. Right. So
perfect. Or should I say perfect?
Ooh, good one, buddy. Good
It's
one.
a pun, it's bad, I know, I apologize. That works. Just,
campaign.
Yes. Be a cat, that works. They'll never know.
Yeah, and then when your undead friend is looking for you, he'll be like, "What happened to the chicken?" And then he's gonna be like, "Wait a minute. Wait. Is the chicken a changeling like you, Ben?" And then...
I don't think he's got the brain power for something that complex.
Oh. Well... Hey, man. I'm just spitballing here. Well, yeah, so, I'm gonna go get something to eat, and then I'll come back. And I'll be a cat this time. Okay?
Sounds wonderful. I shall meet you at the tavern in the morrow.
Okay, dude. Night.
Good night.
And he's gonna fly out your window.